Today I want to go over personal boundaries. So the different types of personal boundaries that we have are physical, intellectual, emotional, sexual, material, and time. So just a brief example of each. Physical boundaries are going to be personal space and physical touch. Healthy physical boundaries, they include the awareness of what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. Intellectual boundaries are going to refer to thoughts and ideas. Basically, they include respect for others and awareness of appropriate discussions. Emotional boundaries refer to a person's feelings. Healthy emotional boundaries include limitations on when to share and when not to share. Sexual boundaries refer to emotional, intellectual, and physical aspects of sexuality. So, how you involve mutual understanding and respect of that person's limitations. Material boundaries are going to identify a person's money and possessions. These involve setting limits on what you will share and with whom. And time boundaries kind of outline how a person uses their time. To have healthy time boundaries, a person must set aside enough time for each aspect of their life, situation, agenda, responsibility, such as work, relationships, or hobbies. Now, personally, boundaries, they kind of just define limits and rules that we necessarily set for ourselves. And a person who keeps others at a distance, whether it's emotionally, physically, or otherwise, is said to have some type of rigid boundaries. So you don't want to keep others at a distance, but you don't want to be too involved with others to step into their boundaries that they have set for themselves. So that goes into rigid boundaries, porous boundaries, and healthy boundaries. Now, the next video I will break down those three categories, and I will provide examples for those specific boundaries. Now, personally for me, I've never set boundaries growing up. I am in my early 30s, and I have had about 2 serious relationships. Never once did I set boundaries for myself, for what I deserve. So others may be in the same boat that I am, and this is a stepping stone process to build those boundaries for yourself. Now, it's going to take effort, and you need to do it, because when you set boundaries for yourself, you are going to push out the negative things that attract you, and you will start seeking for the better in your life, for the better in your relationships, for the better in your work environment. So do attempt to set personal boundaries for yourself on a daily basis. Write them down, carry them with you, whatever you have to do to maintain you setting those boundaries and having others follow them, so that you are safe. You're not in a toxic environment, a toxic relationship, anything that's going to put your boundaries at harm or lessen the success that you want to reach in your future for work, relationships, or life overall. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. Comments or any questions, suggestions, please provide those below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.